I'm here with Apara Mehta ji. She is here for a play in the Bay Area, a Gujarati play, and you know her from Saas Bhi Kabhi Bahu Thi and also that Saloni. You know, remember Saloni? सात फेरे उसमें आपने हमें बहुत सताया था. सलोनी को भी बहुत सताया था और हमें बहुत मजा आता था. It's very nice to have you in the Bay Area and welcome so much.
Thank you so much. My pleasure. It has been wonderful always performing here, and I've been coming practically every year to perform in the entire USA. So it is absolutely fun to be in this country.
You know, this play, can you tell me about your role in the current play and tell us the title of the play?
Yeah, it's called Ja Tare Sate Kitta, matlab Ja Tere Saath Kitta.
Okay.
So it's a comedy which has a nice social ending, and it has a very sweet moral at the end of the story, very Indian. But I play a character which has come from USA, an Indian from USA, and when I talk in the end, I talk about certain values that Indians who have settled in USA since many years have much. They are much more Indian than we are in India. So when I equate both the things, people here really appreciated, and they liked it so much. You know, the two shows that we premiered in Houston day before. Then yesterday we performed in LA, and today in San Francisco. Tomorrow again I think we are in Florida, Daytona Beach. So basically, it is a character which has a lot of. She is a very educated person, and she's from USA and very Indian. The way you can see me dressed up, very Indian way, and so she has a lot of Indian values, but she is from USA and she's going back to USA in the end.
And the director of this play is Feroz ji.
Yeah.
So please talk about your association with him. And you know, he's done a lot of serious serious theater, like suspense and things like that.
Thrillers,
right? And now he's doing comedy with you. So talk about that.
We both have been acting with each other since past 10 years, you know. Since 2000 we have been doing plays, and all of our plays have worked so well. We have done 453 shows of some play in a year, okay, in a calendar year and all, and 250 shows in a calendar year, and all of our plays have done so well. And it's like, you know, in India, when we announce in Bombay, when we announce our new play, people just take the play or the shows in blind, you know. They do not even want to know the title of the play, or they do not even want to know what the play is all about, but it's just me and Feroz Bhai together, so that's it, you know. So we are known as a golden pair of Gujarati theatre, because 10 years to last 10 years is, I think. And as I said, we have tried each and every permutation combination of a male-female relationship. So the only thing left now for the two of us to play is playing brother and sister, which also, if we come across a nice subject, we'll definitely play that character also. So he's my senior. He's a very experienced actor, director, producer, and somehow people just love to see the two of us together on stage. And when he started, since 2000 he started doing comedy also, and people just love him for doing what he's doing, you know.
You know, I heard you mention before that it's important for films and for people to watch messages that are, you know, have social significance and that are important. So what are some of the important plays that you've done that you feel that have had the social significance?
Most of the plays that I pick and choose, the subjects that I pick and choose, always have something to say, you know, something to contribute. Even a new thought, like in between, me and Feroz Bhai did a play which was called U-Turn, which was about two middle-aged people who are left alone in life, and just because they become friends, they decide to stay under the same roof only as friends. And it is sharing each other's vacuum that you have at when you are, say, in your mid 40s or nearing your 50s, and when uh, either somebody does not have a child, or somebody's children are settled abroad and now they are left alone. Maybe the woman is a widow and the man is a widower or a divorcee or whatever, and when the two of them start becoming friends and they decide to stay under the same roof, we did that play, and where in that subject it is the children who object, that how can you be staying under the same roof with some another man, a stranger. So the woman decides to go back. The son, who is now settled in London, says that, you know, you're not invited for my marriage until unless you leave that house, you know. So she says to the man that, you know, today my son did not call me for his wedding. Tomorrow he might not give अग्नि मेरी अर्थी को अग्निदान नहीं देगा. So she decides to go back and stay alone once again. So we have always picked and chosen subjects which are something new, something different. And when people, it was that play also had a lot of humor and only the twist at the end where people went like, what are you talking, It's a subject which, suddenly people sat up and took notice of it in the sense that, oh God, what if such a thing happens to us,
You know, one thing I wanted to ask you, you've talked about women being strong and you're working so much. What is your message to women out there to work and be independent and be strong?
First of all, never give up your work. Always be financially independent. Then, a lot of problems will be solved, with all the things that happen to women. And it is not only in the East, it is in the West. It happens everywhere. So if you are a person on your own, never give up your identity, never give up, you have to be a mother and a wife and a daughter and an aunt and an actor or a working person, everything put together. I think that is what makes a woman, a multitasking woman.
Thank you so much, Aparaji. You know, one thing I've heard about Indian audiences, or generally audiences general, if you were a certain character in theater or television, such as in with Saloni Saat Phere, you had a negative character, very kadak saas. And when you would go out, did you get a reaction like people don't, if they don't like you on camera, do they not like you in person?
No, not at all. When people see me outside, I'm in my jeans and my t-shirt and my, leggings and all those things. People go, first they go in for a shock. Oh, aap to kitni choti lagti hai. And then, I'll say, yeah, I'm playing that role and everything. And then, up to now, I have been very fortunate that way that I've got to do very different characters in very, very popular shows of TV. And people come and tell me कि आपका काम बहुत अच्छा है. So they do not say that आप तो बहुत negative हो या आपसे हमें डर लगता है. No, they say that you are like a very strong character. Just now I'm doing a comedy and I have the meatiest role in the show, and people say कि how can you make us laugh so much? People come and ask me कि आप क्योंकि सास भी कभी बहू थी कि सविता भी है, आप सात फेरे की कुकी काकी भी हैं और आप ये दामिनी देवी भी कैसे करती हैं,
तो आप जो पर्सन हैं, वैसे you seem to be very very personable. आप पर्सनली कैसे हैं?
Personally, I think I'm the closest to the character that I'm playing in my recent show, this comedy show that I'm talking about, which is on sub channel. It's called Sajan Re Jhoot Mat Bolo, and it's a blast of a comedy. And I'm a very happy-go-lucky person, very fun-loving, very with it, very 21st century woman, and a very thinking person. But I love to live life, and I'm full, and I'm a very very honest and a positive person. So all put together, it makes me a person who's very approachable. हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको मिलकर,
मुझे भी बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है आपसे मिलकर. And I'm noticing अभी show शुरू होने वाला है, and a lot of theater actors and they want their peace of mind right before, right? But you're so prepared and आप बिल्कुल बिंदास बैठे हैं.
I don't believe in that method acting. Suppose method acting क्या होता है? I mean, suppose if I'm playing a murderess, then I don't have to go out and commit a crime or a murder, So there is nothing like method acting. I'm a switch on, switch off actor. At the drop of the hat, I will start making people laugh. At the drop of the hat, I'll start making them cry. So, but at the end of it, my sixth sense is always on. So I will take the right light and I will take the right move and everything. So your sixth sense is always there, and at the end of it, too many years of experience, I suppose. So it really doesn't matter. So I'm not the kind who will say that, oh, I'm not going to talk to anybody, or I'm not that kind of an actor at all.
Well, it's really nice to meet you, and thank you so much for your time today.
My pleasure.
And welcome again to the Bay Area. I hope I know you're leaving tonight, but
tonight itself, yeah. I'll be like traveling, crisscrossing the country in the 6 weeks, and I'm sure I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm Apara Mehta, and you're watching me on Sitaarre TV.